Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and in today's video we are just jumping right in. We're going to be doing some regular household cleaning. I'm starting off with emptying out my fridge. This just builds up all week long, I'm not going to lie. Every time I cook and we have leftovers, I stick them in here. I can't guarantee that everybody's going to eat them, so I'm just cleaning out the leftovers and getting rid of any food that has expired because my food order had just been delivered. But in today's video, we are going to be doing some weekly cleaning. I'm going to put my groceries away, and then we're also going to undecorate for Halloween. We're also going to be putting our fall decor back up as we prepare for the Thanksgiving season. I know that I have been doing a ton of Christmas shopping and sharing those things with you. I hope you guys have been able to find some good deals on some great Christmas decor this year, but please know I am not skipping November. I'm not skipping Thanksgiving. I promise. We love Thanksgiving. We are lucky enough to get to host again this year. So I do have some videos coming up for you about our tablescape plan for the year, as well as our menu. I'm going to share some favorite family recipes with you. So don't worry. I promise you, I am not skipping Thanksgiving whatsoever. But if you are ready to move forward with Christmas in your household, that is totally great. There's nothing wrong with that. I know my family would be totally down if I brought the Christmas tree up, but I want to savor a little bit more of this fall season before it's gone. So I will be sharing a Thanksgiving marathon of all of my videos from last year to give you some Thanksgiving ideas, as well as a Christmas marathon from last year. So if you're ready to move forward with decorating for Christmas, I'll have some motivation for you and some ideas coming your way here very, very soon. One of the downfalls of having our Halloween party a little bit earlier in the month is that when it's over, it feels like I'm ready to move away from Halloween. I know that's kind of crazy, and we still haven't even had the official Halloween date yet, but I just feel like I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to get the house clutter free. Sometimes when we decorate for the holidays, it can just feel very, very cluttered. And that is how I was feeling. We've had some sickness going through our house. Well, I mean, not really, but my son, Griffin, has pretty bad asthma. So we've been dealing with just seasonal allergies and asthma for him. So we've just been a little bit kind of chaotic. Our schedule's been a little bit crazy because of that, and it's just kind of thrown us for a little bit of a loop. So with the house feeling a little chaotic, that didn't make anything feel a little less stressful. So getting the Halloween decor put away helped to kind of ease my mind and feel put back together, and it helped a lot for my mental health for sure. I have mentioned in my videos so many times that I love to order my groceries from Walmart. I just have them delivered. It is so incredibly convenient. Every single week, I just open up my previous orders, and it's a great way for me to just go through and put all the staples into my cart. And typically, I don't forget a lot of things, but it's really, really nice. I can also be, somewhere else and just use the app, put in a quick little order and have it delivered. Most of the time I can have it delivered same day, which is really convenient. This is not an ad, I promise. I love, love, love grocery delivery. I know a lot of people would like to be able to pick out their produce and their meats. And if that's the case, you can still do that and just have your staples delivered, like your cereals, your anything shelf stable. And honestly, it is just really, really convenient. I'm not going to lie. I love grocery delivery. It has been a game changer for me when it comes to a busy lifestyle, and I absolutely love it. So love that I was able to do this. My husband and I are actually headed to one of the big warehouse stores today to do like monthly shopping. And although I know it needs to be done, I dread it every time because it's just so time consuming, and I'd much rather be doing so many other things than grocery shopping, but it has to happen, right? So I'm going to put all of these groceries away. While I'm doing that, I'm just going to chat with you a little bit about what we've got coming up for the month of November. I'm really excited. This is my birthday month. I'll be turning 40 this month. Can't even believe it. I feel like I've been 40 forever. I'm not going to lie. When you have 5 kids and you work as much as we do and just have a busy lifestyle, you feel older than you are sometimes. So I have felt 40 for a while. Do not get me wrong, but I feel like my body's finally catching up with my actual age is catching up with how I felt. So I'll be 40 and we're going to have a party to celebrate. We also, like I said, have Thanksgiving. So got lots of fun videos coming your way. I will start doing some Christmas decorating towards the end of the month, so that way you guys can get some ideas as well. I feel like the more I get into this YouTube game, it used to just be for me to just share what I'm doing with you. But now I feel like I want to be able to share my ideas with you guys so that, you can learn from me, I can learn from you. And so I don't want to be too late in getting those things up. So I promise you, I will not wait until December to put up Christmas videos, but it will be much later. I think when I was planning out my month yesterday, I think I put my first Christmas video, Decorate With Me, for the Friday after Thanksgiving. That felt the most appropriate. I feel like that's when a lot of families are putting out their Christmas trees and getting started with their decorating. So I felt like that was a good time. But you let me know, how you feel about that. I'm sure most of you are going to say, just do whatever makes you happy, Tiffany. And I sincerely appreciate you for that. But I also want to make sure that, my content is helpful for you. And it isn't just on my schedule. So I think I have the first decorating video scheduled for the Friday after Thanksgiving, and hopefully that will, be good for everybody but I will have that Christmas Decorate With Me marathon before then, so you guys can still get some ideas. And I do still have 2 more Shop With Me videos coming out to show you what I've purchased for the season. You guys are really appreciating that, and I get so many ideas from influencers on Instagram or here on YouTube. So I love that I'm able to share those things with you as well. I don't consider myself an influencer, but I consider myself definitely a sharer. I just want to share with you what it is that I'm doing so that you guys can have, the same experience if that's something you're looking for. So I promise you those things are coming, and hopefully you are excited for the upcoming month. I know I am. In my recent Target video, I shared with you this ceramic oil and vinegar cruet set that I picked up from the Hearth and Hand line. I have had my eye on these for probably a good year. I actually purchased them on Target before, and it got canceled because they were out of stock. So I'm super excited that I was able to find them. As I'm editing this, I realized I didn't wash that before I put the oil in. I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be honest, because I'm going to cook the oil, but probably should have washed that. It's okay. It happens. No big deal. But I'm just putting in some extra virgin olive oil into the oil one. I did leave the vinegar one empty just because we don't use vinegar a ton. But I just kind of put it up in the cabinet. I was thinking maybe I could put something like soy sauce or something in it that we use more often, and just kind of turn it around. It doesn't have to be seen. You don't have to see the words, but these are so beautiful. They're really, really nice and thick, and I just feel like they look really, really nice. They used to just have a little glass cruet from I think I got it at TJ Maxx, which was still fine and beautiful, but I really do love these ceramic ones more. So just going to kind of work around and see how I want to have these on display. And then we're going to start to put my kitchen and the rest of my house back together for the fall. One of the areas that I thought that I was going to change up was this corner here in my kitchen. I love this little corner. I've got that little recipe book holder from Hobby Lobby. I think that tray is from Target. I got it before I even moved into the house. But I thought that I was going to change this up a lot by using some fall eucalyptus stems here in this crock that I purchased at a local antique shop. But I'm going to be honest with you, I do end up putting the other greenery back in just because it looked a little bit too much next to my pantry door where I have that fall wreath. So I do end up putting the greenery and the flowers back in, but this did look pretty for a moment. And I'm just putting back that mortar and pestle from Home Goods. Those salt and pepper shakers are from Target. And this Season to be Grateful breadboard is from Hobby Lobby. I also picked up this little metal shelf from Hobby Lobby recently. It was on 50% sale because all of their decorative storage was on sale. And I have been battling with trying to find where to put my fruit because I had it out on the counter, then it just got crowded. Then I had it in the pantry. Everybody forgot it was there. And so I'm putting it here in the corner of my dining room because I'm hoping that everybody will see it. Fruit goes bad very quickly if you don't eat it. So I have had this out here now for about a week. I filmed this last weekend and I love, love, love having this here. Everybody sees it. It's a lot better and I just feel like it's a much better option for my home. We're going to go ahead and work on my entryway table now. I am taking down this adorable balloon from my Mind's Eye. I loved that thing. I'll definitely get a new one next year if they have them again. But I'm just going to take down all of the Halloween decor. I'm going to put that stuff away. I did get a new lamp for this table from Target because, as we have all discussed, that other lamp was a little bit too small. Although now I kind of feel like the new lamp is a little bit big, but I am getting used to it. I do like it. I think what I like the most about it is it's dimmable. I didn't realize that when I bought it, but it's very, very cool. You'll see me like trying to figure out what's going on when I put the light bulb in and turn it on. But like I said, this is from Target, and I do think it's really beautiful. It's from the Threshold line, and I like it a lot. If it starts to feel too big, I think I can move it onto my sofa table and it'll look beautiful there as well. I could get one that's just a little bit smaller, but I do really like it. I wanted one a little bit darker. This was all they had in store, and I wanted something immediately. So, I might just have to, I don't know, doctor it up a little bit. We'll see. But here I'm realizing, oh, this is dimmable. This is so very cool. And I'm like making sure everything is connected okay. I'm checking the tag, but it's very cool that is dimmable. So I'm just going to go ahead and play with this area a little bit until it looks the way I want it. And it's going to be ready for fall and will get us through Thanksgiving. Okay, so this is not the same day, so you're going to see a little bit of a costume change, but I ran out of time that day, and this is days later, so sometimes I got to pick back up when time permits, but just working on my little hutch area here in my kitchen. I love this little cabinet. It is my favorite. I love to decorate it. It's so pretty, and I feel like it just cozies up my kitchen a lot and gives me some great space to decorate. A lot of you have asked me if I've ever considered taking this out and putting in floating shelves, and I definitely have thought about that, but I like that it kind of just looks seamless with the doors, and I could always take the doors off and leave it like that, but I like the glass doors. I think it's different. I know the floating shelves are very in right now. I've got some shelves over in my coffee bar, but I just feel like this is very classic looking, and I don't know, it lends itself to a little bit more of a traditional kitchen, which I really love. I like that my kitchen looks a little bit more traditional versus too modern. Modern is just not really my style. So loving how that looks. And then we're going to move over into my family room. Another favorite spot of mine to decorate is this little quote unquote mantle, if you will. It's just a shelf that we built here in our family room with the pegboard there. I love having that. I did build that and designed this so that we had a place to put our stockings because we don't have a fireplace or a mantle, and there are 7 of us, so we need a decent amount of space to hang our stockings. Our first year here, we used a blanket ladder. It was my mom's idea. It was a great idea. It looked super cute. But when you're filling them, when they get full, let me rephrase, it didn't lend itself very well to keeping everything on there. So I came up with this idea of a peg rail. They're very trendy and cute. And I think, again, very traditional, and it's perfect for decorating and styling for the seasons, and then also using for our stockings. So taking all of the Halloween decor down. My daughter was really sad. She loved this setup. She thought it was so cute. I agree. It was a really cute setup. I loved having those black eucalyptus stems. Those really added such a fun touch. So gonna take all of this down. I've also got that new mirror there from the new Hearth and Hand Christmas line that's out at Target right now. It's not my favorite mirror, I'm not going to lie. I do love the size. I think the size is really good. I would love a wider one, same height, but a lot wider, just to kind of take up more space in the middle, so then I could have 3 things. It would act as kind of that middle anchor. So I'm still going to have my eye out. I would also like something a little more traditional. This does look very modern, but something more like the Anthropologie mirror, but I don't want to spend that money. So just going to keep my eye open. I would love to find something at a local antique shop. Even if it's not a mirror and it's just a picture frame, I can always, put a mirror in it. I do have the picture frame on the other side of my family room down in the corner. But that is very heavy and very tall. So I just don't know if it would be appropriate for up here. So I think it might be a little too big. But I am going to keep my eye open. This is not, I'm not sold on this mirror, but it's good for now, and we can find another home for it if I find something else. So just going to put this eucalyptus garland back up. This is from Amazon. You guys have seen me use this 100 times. This stuff is great. It's a wonderful filler, and it just adds a nice pop of color. And so I'm just putting some garland for the fall season. We're going to put the mirror back. We're going to put up some more fall decor. And I actually really, really love how this mantle, if you will, that's what I call it, turns out for the fall. I think it looks really, really beautiful. I recognize that a lot of the things that I'm putting up are not really the trendy styles right now, but there is something to know about me. I am not necessarily a trendy person, that is for sure. I like what I like, and sometimes that's more traditional things, kind of an older vibe. I would say that my house is like a romantic farmhouse if I had to, give it some kind of name or style. I'm a mix between like a cottage meets farmhouse meets, shabby chic. I don't even know anymore, to be honest, but I definitely like things that feel comfortable and cozy and lived in. I want people to walk in and feel like they, can sit on the couch and enjoy themselves here, that nothing is, off limits. I don't ever want anything to feel cold or stark. I just like a lot of cozy vibes. So don't really know what my style is. If you guys think it's something different, let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys would describe it as. And hopefully you feel like it's cozy and warm and inviting. And like you could come over for a cup of coffee, because you absolutely could. Moving back over into the kitchen, I'm going to work on this little antique picture that I picked up at a local antique shop this summer. I love this little picture, love this little picture. I love the color. The size is perfect. I love that it's short and round, and I just feel like it's perfect. So I had found these darker floral stems at Michael's, I think, this year. And I had them on my sofa table before, but I think they look really beautiful in this little picture right here. And they add a nice pop of color to get us through the rest of the fall season. Moving back over to the sofa table, I'm going to start by just turning those little stacked pumpkins around. Those are from Walmart. I did spray paint those. I've also got that little vase there from the Hearth and Hand line at Target this fall. And we're just going to put the Halloween things away and bring the fall things back out. The majority of this table is going to stay the same, but just putting away, the Halloween things. The great thing about pumpkins is you can really just flip them around and leave them there if you wanted to. But I just wanted to bring in as much orange as I possibly could. So same thing with this pillow here. I'm just going to flip it around and we're going to keep it out. I'm going to take away the Halloween things and bring back in some more of the fall things. The next area that we're going to de-Halloween is my coffee bar. I'm going to take down my little ghost garland there and put the pumpkin garland back up. We're leaving the little dried oranges. I'm also going to take down all of the other Halloween decor. And again, we're just going to bring the fall stuff back in. This is where I will set up for our desserts for Thanksgiving. So stay tuned. Like I said, I'm going to have a Thanksgiving video, couple of videos for you where we're going to talk about our plan for this year. We're going to map out where we're going to put everything, make sure we have enough serving dishes, all that good stuff. I can't wait to share that with you. I'm also going to bring in some fall garland here for my chandelier above my table. I did put my runner there back on from Target, and the table runner, as well as the dough bowl, and just kind of brought back in, the fall colors. I love it. We're also going to bring in some of this garland to the sofa table, and I still have more. I'll put out more of the orange leaf garland as we get closer to Thanksgiving. I think I have 2 more of these, and we'll just bring in as much of that fall leaf color we can, because let me tell you, after the gusty winds this weekend, all of those leaves ended up on my floor or on the ground outside. Danny spent 2 hours yesterday sweeping up all of those leaves. So I got to bring in as much of those orange leaves as I can because they are rapidly falling off all of the trees outside. And that, my friends, is going to bring us to the end of another Sunday reset. I hope that you found some motivation today. I hope that you are here for a little bit more fall decor. I'm not ready to move away from that yet. I am desperately enjoying the fall season and all of the cozy vibes. As much as I love Christmas and I'm looking forward to it, I'm just not ready yet. So hopefully you're here for that. For next week's Sunday reset, I would love to do a fun Q&A. It's been a while since I've done one, and I feel like we have gotten a lot of new subscribers here lately, so I'd love to do a fun Q&A. So go ahead and put your questions down below, and I would love to answer them for you. And hopefully you guys are having a super cozy fall season. I hope you have a fun Halloween. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, my friends. I'll see you soon.